YouTube? Once again, it's your dude, Darryl K.
And I'm Quinn Cook.
You already know what it is. Darryl K Says 2014. Quinn, we made it.
We did.
What's up, boys?
Oh, Allie
Hey,
B.
world.
Oh my god.
It's your girl, Allie B.
Hey, we're doing something.
Well, hold on. You think it's a brand new narrative?
Yeah, this is Allie B Says. This is my show.
Damn.
I'm gonna do what I want. Y'all sit back, I'm just gonna do my thing. Hey guys, I just got out of the studio. I'm just stepping up for a few seconds today. I've been working hard on all the new tracks. It is going to take music to a whole nother plane of existence. It is a sound that's never touched your ears before. It is gonna be fantastic. So instead of the boys doing their DC and Marvel reviews for today, I'm gonna tell you what superhero had the best year ever. Aquaman. New 52 Aquaman. Never before have we seen a comeback story where the underdog superhero who's been called like Fish Stick Boy, who like plays checkers with Little Mermaid on his off days, and just talks to fishes. Like, no, he is hard, he is drawn well, it is fantastic writing. If you have not read the new 52 Aquaman yet, you are doing yourself a disservice, and you have got to read it. I will see you guys in a few minutes with my indie review. Until then, peace out. Boys, it's all you.
Oh, that was kind of cold.
Yeah, so I guess we'll just kick it to Allie B for the indie review.
Hey guys, it's Allie B. I'm back doing your indie review. Today I am a latecomer to Alex and Ada by Jonathan Luna and Sarah Vaughn. Pretty much it takes place in Bethesda, Maryland, so it's local, and it's in the near future where we have artificial intelligence, and we're using now like computer chips in our brains to activate lights and our TVs and communicate just with our thoughts through these little computer chips in our temples. And we were just introduced to this main character, Alex, and he's recently broken up with his girlfriend. He's still very bitter about it, trying to get over it. And we are introduced to the concept that the AI recently, there was like a virus that was released and 34 people were killed in a government building because the AI were turned with the virus. And then we are also introduced to Alex's grandmother, who has like a sex bot lover person, and she's trying to convince Alex to get like an AI girlfriend to get over his ex. And it's just a very interesting concept of the near future, which isn't, too hard to like imagine. Very interesting. I look forward to reading it. It's by Image, and I'm going to give this a nice solid 4 out of 5.
Really? That's what she was screaming? That? Oh, she is Christian. It makes sense. Hi, I'm Jacob. Welcome to the day for the movie reviews. Now, I'm going to be reviewing Wolf of Wall Street. I am so excited to review.
Jacob, what are you doing? Get out of my segment.
I'm
Mommy's working. Shh. All right. So I need to make a public service announcement. I need to apologize. I need to make a public service announcement. I completely wrote off Disney's Frozen. I thought it was going to be very flat, very one-dimensional. I wasn't too impressed with Brave when it came out like a year and a half ago, and so I wasn't really pumped about it. And I wasn't going to go see it in theaters, but one of my friends took me. And I just have to say how impressed I am. It was beautifully animated. The frost and the snow looks as if you touch the screen, it's going to shatter. The musical score is the best, I think, in like the past 15 years. I've been singing Do You Want to Build a Snowman? And Love is an Open Door on and off for the past week, and it is magical and amazing, and arguably the most feminist Disney movie they have had since Mulan. And Brave was okay because, she chose her own destiny, she doesn't get married to a prince or whatever, but spoilers. Don't watch anymore, fast forward through this segment, get on to the next one if you don't want to be spoiled by Frozen. In Frozen, so one of the characters gets cursed and she needs an act of true love to save her, and you're like, oh, it's going to be the boy next door that she never suspected that could possibly love her, and he's going to come kiss her on the face, and it's going to be fantastic. So as they're running to each other, her sister is about to be struck down by the evil prince, and so she throws herself on the blade for her sister, an act of solidarity, an act of sisterhood, an act of love for another female, and not vying for the attention of a prince and trying to slash every other girl down to get him. I thought it was a wonderful message, and it was fantastic. Jacob, off you go.
Allie B, Allie B. But yeah, for today's movie review, Wolf of Wall Street.
And I'm zoning, I think I'm possessed. It's an omen, I keep it 300, like the Romans, 300. Where the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been in minutes for the longest, and you know it, and you know it, and you know it, and you know it.
Now let me tell you something. If DiCaprio doesn't get an Oscar for this, I'm probably gonna rip my soul out and throw it at someone. The movie is about real life Wall Street tycoon Jordan Belfort, who is a monster. Immediately when this movie comes on, you already know this guy is no good. Drugs, lewd sex, and just juvenile behavior from a grown millionaire. And a time in the country where you really don't like rich people, this makes the 1% look evil, which is good, and I liked it. Even more surprising than his performance in this, Jonah Hill, incredible. He's definitely going to be up for Best Supporting Actor. He did amazing as Donnie, the right-hand man of Jordan Belfort. These guys spend most of this movie drugged up and having more sex than a porn star. This movie is Goodfellas meets Wall Street meets Caligula. I've never seen this many orgies in my life. And I've been to some parties. I give The Wolf of Wall Street a 10 out of 10. This is one of the best movies I've seen in a very long time. I had so much fun while watching it, and I had really no complaints about the movie except for the fact that I had to leave when it was over and that I wasn't in it. Maybe that I wasn't in it because, you know, it's a lot of drug usage, so I ain't about that life.
What's good, YouTube? 2014, Happy New Year. Darryl K Says.
Allie B says.
Allie B says. I forgot, I'm sorry, Allie.
It's okay.
Anyway, we're back. I know y'all missed the group discussion, so we're back. 2014, we're starting it off right. Group discussion, so what we're going to talk about today, Allie?
So today you need to choose your favorite movie from 2013, your favorite comic from 2013, and the nerdy thing you're looking forward to most this year.
Okay.
Quan, take it away.
Alright, so my favorite comic book of 2013, I really have to say it's gotta be Jonathan Hickman's The Avengers. I know it sounds really cliche, but I feel like the book isn't so much as an Avengers book as it is a space opera, and I really, really like that. A very, very close second that's still not over is the Star Wars. Has to be one of my favorite books.
Good choice.
And yeah, it's so different from the film. Like, it's so fun. But both of those, like, and I'm really not a guy that likes space comics, first of all. So that's really surprising coming from me. But I really liked those. I have to say my favorite film this year has got to be The Conjuring. I'm a really big horror fan.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because, I mean...
You sure it wasn't something else?
Yeah, well, I mean, Great Gatsby is...
oh my god, there you go.
Is a good film. I was a really big fan of the book.
I don't know, yo, The Conjuring. You know, Evil
That's a
Dead.
serious
You know,
movie.
Evil Dead came out earlier this year.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the
Well, see, here's the thing. This is also my reason of why I chose The Conjuring. Is that both of the guys that also did Saw, which is one of my favorite horror franchises right now, also did it. And Insidious was out this year too. Man, it's just a really good year for horror.
Yeah,
fans, first
it
of all.
was pretty good.
It was terrifying.
And yeah, Conjuring was horrifying. I saw The
Yeah.
Conjuring in
Yeah,
theaters.
Conjuring was scary.
There was some leakage there.
Yeah,
There was
I
some
mean,
leakage.
Yeah.
I personally did not leak, but I did sleep with the light on for 2 nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a grown woman.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Well,
It happens, man.
And then I really have to say the one thing I'm really looking forward to this year is I'm really skeptical, but at the same time I'm really looking forward to Guardians of the Galaxy. It's something very different from what they've done. I'm wondering if they're going to play it off as an epic superhero battle kind of thing, or is it going to be a comedy? Because I mean we're talking about a talking tree, a squirrel,
Batista.
I don't want it to be a
Raccoon.
comedy.
Raccoon. You're supposed to be the Marvel guy and you mess with Rocket Raccoon.
Rocket Raccoon, dude. I mean, you can't.
You
thought-
you
It's
not
just
Power
thought
of
he
the
was
Dog.
Squirrel Girl.
Just
Hey,
forget it for
hey,
2 seconds.
we don't bring up Power of the
Batista's
Dog
in the
no
film.
more. Yes, Batista is in the
Yeah,
film,
he
so
is.
if a villain gets powerbombed, this movie is successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Batista bomb, I want to see it.
So for me, this is a very hard question because I am the movie guy, and I saw pretty much everything worth seeing in 2013. But honestly, creeping in at the end of 2013, the same way Django creeped in at the end of 2012, Wolf of Wall Street, incredible.
Oh, definitely agree.
Leo DiCaprio is magnetizingly capturing in this film. His acting is superb. He is hated before the first 5 minutes of the movies are over. Is up. It's amazing. The end. The plot is ridiculous. This film had more sex than I think Michael J.
Any
Fox's
other.
life.
And I also had
What?
some.
That's way more sexy than Michael J. Fox's life.
Yeah, and also
So
it
shady.
had some of the best movie extras in history in it.
Yes.
Some of the best movie
Yes.
extras in history.
It was an incredible film. It's one of those movies where you were laughing, but the scenes you were laughing at, you probably should be screaming at as well. You're like, wait, this really happened.
Yeah.
Jordan Belfort. Like I'm tempted to read the book now. You know,
Mhm.
I don't do that a lot. Now, as far as my favorite comic book from this year, Deadpool 13. Man, when they go back into the 70s, this is what started the Deadpool fanaticism that I am on now. I am officially a Deadpool fan. That's the book that started it. When he became Dead Pimp, I laughed profusely, which led into my ridiculous Halloween costume that was trying to be Deadpool, but because I'm black, turned out to somewhat be Blade. And then I have a gut, so no one knew what it was. I was just obese Blade Pool. Definitely
Blade
more,
Pool.
definitely more into Marvel comics than I've ever been now because of it. Gave a couple of Spider-Mans a read, really good issues. What I'm looking forward to the most, it's a split tie between, and I can't believe this is a DC guy I'm saying this, Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
Because, like, I need that in my life. And in April...
We all do.
And in April...
We all need a good X-Men movie in our life, first of
Yeah.
all.
Yeah. Wait. First Class was good.
It was, but
It was good.
It's
but
time for
I'm
returning-
still missing.
we're returning to Bryan Singer. Let's see
No,
what
I
happens.
want a Cyclops. Give me a good Cyclops. I'm sorry to
Sorry, bro.
interrupt
He's
you, Jacob,
dead.
but this makes me mad. It's blasphemy to have an X-Men universe without one of the most badass characters in it. Seriously, Cyclops. You gotta get him in that movie franchise.
Hey, he died.
Shut up.
He died the moment he touched Superman Returns. Anyway, they
That's
all
actually
died. They
probably
just
true.
didn't know it yet. I just quoted the crow. But also in 2014, what I'm looking forward to in April, Deadpool versus Carnage. Happiest moment of my life is when I heard
Two
about it.
psychotic killers.
I have never been this excited. My nipples are hard. It's weird.
Okay.
All right.
So on that note, my favorite movie is tied between Gravity, which was, I think, the prettiest film that came out this year, and then And then the other was
Yes,
the
I would
fantastic Pacific Rim. Dorn's always saying Pacific Rim, just giant robots and giant monsters fighting. And there's going to be a sequel, I hear, so I'm really stoked about that.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
Should I be ashamed I have not watched Pacific Rim yet?
really should.
Yeah,
You
you,
really should see it.
Just because,
It is
just because
fantastic.
your
You
inner
didn't go
child
with the
makes you
Darryl
love
K
that
crew.
movie.
Really, like if
seriously.
you love like Power Rangers or like
No, it's not even about
Anything.
loving Power Rangers. Your inner
Just
child will make you
It's-
love it.
if you
know
love
what?
any giant robot as a child, it's going
And
to
you
be
know what? It
fantastic.
made me really cry. I'm sorry to spoil just those little tiny
Spoilers.
tidbits.
Spoilers.
It really got that the child actor that played in that scene
I know.
where she's like
Oh, God,
walking around the destroyed city while these monsters are tearing like the crap
That was a
out of it.
tearjerker.
Like her just crying in that corner and that guy trying to comfort her. I just felt so bad.
How's that a spoiler? I couldn't figure that out.
I know, but it's got to be one of the best.
I've seen Godzilla
extras
movies.
from my
Asian people
kid
cry
in
while
a
cities are
while.
getting destroyed.
And we can't forget that Idris Elba gives one of the best before speeches
Yes.
ever
Yeah.
since the president.
Canceling the apocalypse!
Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Idris Elba, phenomenal. actor.
Idris Elba.
Alright,
Yeah.
back to me. So, my favorite comic was definitely Saga. Vaughn is amazing. I cannot wait to continue seeing what he has to do with the series. And the thing I'm looking forward to most is I want to see how they're going to portray Wonder Woman in the Superman movie. I want it. I want it so bad.
I don't like her.
We will see.
Oh my
Does
God.
she
You
even have a-
know,
Listen,
I
I was
love
crazy about
Wonder
Henry
Woman.
Cavill anyway.
I
so-
love Wonder Woman.
No,
okay?
before the Superman movie. Then I saw him.
I love Wonder Woman, okay? And I'm not going to take cast. I'm going to give her a chance. She says she's building up. I'm going to let her
As long
build
as she
up.
gets buff, I will be pleased.
Does she even speak with an American accent? Because she spent all this Fast 5 and Fast
I'm sure
6
she can
Oh,
take
she-
it.
sounding like Spanish.
Hey, Jacob, there's anything we learned that foreign actors can play Americans better than
She
American
also wasn't
actors.
raised in America either. She's
Yeah.
like in another realm.
We have learned
so
that.
Whatever she.
Obviously, if you don't come from America, playing an American character is not hard if you're an actor.
Yeah, Christian Bale. and
Half the
everything.
guys in
Yeah.
Walking Dead are British. You would never know.
Right.
You would, because they're amazing actors.
Well,
Yeah.
yes, there's
I mean,
that.
come on. I just saw Jared Johnson as Lincoln. He played Yulie S. Grant. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh my God. But anyway, yeah, so.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay, great, awesome. Now, to me. So let's do my favorite comic of 2013, and I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about it the whole time because they had the little villains run in DC. That was really good. I was really feeling the Cyborg Superman. The Cyborg Superman was actually really, really incredible, really smart by DC. I really gotta give props to that story, just because the idea of making Supergirl's father Cyborg Superman, that was great.
That's the only time I've ever picked up a Supergirl book.
Yeah, that was like
really
fantastic. Like I had to really give my props out to that. So the villains run of Action Comics Cyborg Superman #1, definitely pick that up, guys. 2013. That was a great comic. Now we're gonna go into film. Now I could cop out and say Man of Steel. Everybody here knows Man of Steel was a good movie. But let's get to my real true nerd side, because this is what the show is about. I'm going to talk about Star Trek Into the Darkness. Now let me tell you why this movie was so fantastic. Okay,
Tell me
as
why.
a Trekkie, I have grown up on Khan. Khan is in my brain one of the villains I worship in just fictional history. But you never in the original series or even in the movie, because he was a little bit older, actually got to see how bad he was. You know, you always was hinting at Khan's super strength, how conniving and smart he was as a leader, the whole evil super soldier thing. Star Trek Into the Darkness, you got this. My man Spock tried to put the death grip on Khan, and Khan turned around like, dude, are you massaging my back? Blah! I was like, oh my god, Khan is the man.
And
he was walking up to people, snap people necks, and he was just so conniving, like, and then when Khan told you your reason, you was like, you know what, Khan, I understand. Like, you know,
That's how I felt
that.
about Zod and Superman. It's like he wasn't really a villain. It's just kind of.
Yeah, we're not talking about Superman. We're talking about Khan. Yeah. Don't confuse that, yo. This Trekkie stuff right here,
Where you
yo.
coming from, though? I got it.
Trekkie stuff right here, yo. But anyway,
Play that, yo.
anyway, yo. The role, even the reverse roles, even the reverse roles of Spock and Kirk being switched with Kirk, you know, dying technically, and Spock being the one, you know, to live from the original Khan movie. That was pretty smart as well. Also, too, you got more flash lens in this movie. A lot of flashy things, like, you know, the lens flare and stuff. You got double that from the first one. Not saying it was a bad thing, but I do kind of recommend wearing sunglasses watching that movie. But besides that, if you can wear some sunglasses and watch Star Trek Into the Darkness, definitely one of the best films of the year. Definitely high up on there. Wouldn't you agree, Jay? Khan! Yo, Khan was the man in that movie. Like, I swear to God. Oh, and I can't forget about the bling Klingons. They had the little bling on their forehead. They was
them Klingons was black.
Yeah, man.
Klingon and Kemet, same place, baby.
Yeah, man.
Them
We're
Klingons.
looking forward to most.
That's what they saw. That's why they said, oh, we want to talk
you
to
know,
them.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of stuff I'm looking forward to movie-wise. I mean, of course, you got Spider-Man. That's going to look fantastic.
Jamie Foxx is a villain.
Yeah.
Cannot wait to see it.
I mean, that's coming out. Of course, you got the Days of the Future Past. Of course, you got Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff.
Batista.
Yeah.
He's coming back to WWE soon. I imagine that's the reason why. Yeah. You come back here for a title? No, I'm taking the Rock route. I'm gonna push this new movie.
But I mean, let's do. I'm not gonna lie. What I'm looking forward to most, my man Bill Murray and John Goodman in the movie this year. Yeah, man.
Oh,
yeah, a little
you're
surprise.
right.
Yeah, man. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But the art.
George Clooney's in there too.
Yeah.
Like people saving the art from
Yeah,
the
man.
Nazis in World War II.
Yo,
What is that
did y'all
called?
not hear me? I said Bill Murray
Something, man.
is in a movie this year.
Kong.
Bill Murray, okay?
He's still my favorite Little Shop of Horrors.
All right.
Yeah, he does make the random. He does make a random like cameo in Little Shop of Horrors.
He was the psycho at the dentist.
Yeah. Oh, torture me.
Make it hurt
Make
so
it hurt.
bad.
I don't know.
I
yo.
used to kick puppies.
It's like I tell people all the time, yo, Zombieland's a bad movie without Bill Murray. So I mean, yeah. I was just as close to turning on Zombieland until I was like, oh, Bill Murray, you know
That's
what?
another thing. I don't know if anybody saw, but Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, who work together quite often, strangely enough, are on a television show coming on HBO called True Detective. That's coming soon. I don't know about y'all, but for 2013, I'm just like new addiction. That along with Game of Thrones and every other HBO show, they pretty much.
I'm
own me.
still stuck on The Following. That's a really good show right
That
now.
is crazy.
And you know what's coming back on the
HBO.
Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I really wish HBO would have picked up that Constantine show though. They let it go to NBC, but it's like
There's a Constantine show coming.
yeah, it's going to be on NBC, but HBO passed on it, which I kind of don't understand because I feel like a Constantine
More
show on
people are
HBO
gonna
would've
watch
been
it
better.
on NBC. Not a whole lot of people have HBO.
Yeah, but I don't have HBO, but I found a way to watch Game of Thrones, dude. So
Awesome sauce.
I'm just waiting for Doctor Who to come back.
I'm waiting for Torchwood to come back.
Old people.
Are you also waiting for Firefly to come back, Jacob?
I'm waiting for a lot of dead dreams to come back.
You really are.
I'm waiting for the next Michael Jackson album.
Yo, I'm still waiting for Young Justice season 3, but I mean, you know.
I'm waiting for Wolverine and X-Men season 2.
Alright, I think it's time to wrap this up, guys.
All right, whatever.
Alright, well, that's what Ally
2014,
says.
the year of dead dreams.
The year of Ally B says.
Whoa, whoa!
Whoa, Ally B.
Yes.
No.
Yes, this is my show.
If Ali B wills it, it is so.
We are one!
Make it so!
Okay, so Ally B says,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, guys.
Alright,
and-
so quick announcement by the way, Darryl K is leaving the show. Ally B will be filling in for him next week. And, no, I'm just kidding, guys.
Just kidding. Seriously, no.
No.
If y'all want to, we can maybe vote somebody off the show. Maybe Quinn.
Right.
I know you're not gonna understand this, but number 19.
Yeah.
Number 19. Y'all know what it is.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either, it's okay.
You're gonna find out.
Anyway, now
13, 13, 14, my album comes out.
Nerdpocalypse.
Check it out!
Got features from Eminem, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Biggie. What? She went beyond the grave to record a CD? Woo! God said, come in these gates and spit. Woo!
Yeah, man. 2014 is going to be a great year.